Liam, just to go back to the weekend in the Premier League, Arsenal at last getting off the mark and scoring 3 good goals against Cardiff. How encouraged were you by that performance as an Arsenal man?
Well, going forward, Eamon, and the amount of chances we're creating, Arsenal are creating, is encouraging. I think they're getting the ball into the box a lot earlier than in previous seasons, and I thought the selection of Lacazette up front as centre forward was the key to a good attacking performance. I think he's a player that plays well with his back to goal, and he can link play up, and it was great to see him get that smashing goal he got, and they scored also 2 other very good goals. But if you cast your mind back a couple of weeks ago to the Chelsea game, although Chelsea probably over the 90 minutes deserved to win, Arsenal had 4 or 5 really, really good chances, and I think they've taken that on from there. They beat West Ham, creating chances, and they've beaten Cardiff away, which our away record over the last 12 months has been dismal, so that was good to see. But the worries are still there about how good defensively we are in midfield and at the back. And Xhaka made another mistake for Cardiff's first goal at the weekend, and also we look to have trouble at set pieces, and that's been a constant problem over the last couple of years. So there's still work to be done, but at least now they've got 6 points on the board. It was a hard start against Man City and Chelsea.
Yeah, it was indeed. And of course, in terms of the back and defending, Koscielny has to come back, and he is really quite an asset, especially when you look at the other defenders there. He'll have a job on his hands.
Yeah, he's the best we've got. But what's been the problem down through the last few seasons, Eamon, is that there hasn't been a centre-back partnership.
Yes.
And that's so important, that when you've got 2 guys at the back who create a partnership, who look after one another, who read and instinctively know what one is going to do and the other one's going to do, I think it helps enormously.
Hugely.
I think even with Koscielny there, although he is our best centre-back, he's never really created that partnership with any of his teammates. So it still is a problem. I think Koscielny is a good player sweeping up, but we need a dominant centre-back, and I don't think we've got one.
No, and I think a lot of clubs around the Premier League, and indeed around Europe, would be looking for that person to marshal a defence, and there don't seem to be many of them around. It's a problem that Mourinho has at Manchester